As we gear up for the 2025 Rugby Championship, excitement is in the air for All Blacks fans. Scott Robertson is set to announce his 23-man squad to face Argentina, and there's a lot to unpack regarding who will make the cut. New Zealand will face Los Pumas in Cordoba next Saturday, aiming to reclaim their title after losing it to the Springboks last year. The All Blacks are traditionally strong against Argentina, but given the competitive nature of rugby, it's crucial they field a strong team right from the get-go. One of the most anticipated selections is Will Jordan at fullback. Despite some issues on the wing, putting Jordan at 15 seems like the right call. He's a game-changer with his ability to read plays and counterattack effectively. Some fans might argue for players like Damian McKenzie or Ruben Love, but Jordan's experience and skill set make him the best fit for this match. What do you think, All Blacks fans? Is Jordan your pick for the fullback position? Go All Blacks in the comments. Emini Narawa might feel hard done by not getting more game time, but the trust in Reece is evident. Reece may have lost a bit of speed, yet his physicality and aerial skills are invaluable. It's interesting to see how Robertson balances experience and youth, especially given Narawa's talent. Do you think we should see more Narawa? Then there's the midfield, where we're hoping to see some creativity from Proctor. After a rather underwhelming series against France, he needs to utilize his offloading ability more effectively. Team chemistry is vital, and with Barrett and Proctor having played together before, we're eager to see them shine. On the wing, it's evident that Ione could use a break. The scrutiny he's faced might be weighing on him, and perhaps a stint in the NPC would help him regain his form. However, Robertson seems committed to keeping him in the mix. What do you think? Should Ione be given a breather? At fly half, Barrett appears to have fully recovered from his hand fracture, and his performance will be crucial against Argentina. He's a natural leader, and his experience will be vital for the team's success. Meanwhile, Radama finds himself as the last standing scrum half, and let's hope he can elevate his game because this is a big opportunity for him. Turning to the forwards, Satidi's performance will be under the microscope. After being a breakout star last year, he needs to prove he's match fit before the intense doubleheader against the Springboks. It's a significant test for him, and fans will be watching closely. The back row selections are also intriguing. Vi has shown adaptability, moving smoothly from lock to blindside, and he's likely to hold his spot due to his recent form. Holland's impressive debut in the series against France has raised expectations, and we're hopeful he can build on that momentum in the Rugby Championship. In the front row, Taylor remains a solid choice at hooker, even at 34. His leadership and reliability are assets the All Blacks can't afford to overlook. With injuries to some key players, Robertson will need to make smart choices about who fills the gaps. As for the bench, it's a bit of a mixed bag. It seems Robertson might want to give some fringe players a chance in what should be an easier fixture. Players like Kyle Preston could get a look in, although it's also important to maintain a strong bench for depth. The final selection for the 23 jersey is still up in the air, with several contenders. Leonard Brown and Tapia are both strong options, and it'll be fascinating to see whom Robertson ultimately chooses. So as All Blacks fans, what are your thoughts on the upcoming squad? What do you think the team needs to improve, and who would you like to see in the starting lineup? Let's hear your opinions. Comment below with your city and your take on the All Blacks as they prepare for this pivotal match. This is a great time to rally behind our boys and show our support. The All Blacks faced a tough loss against the Springboks in 2024, giving South Africa the Freedom Cup. However, as passionate fans, we know that every setback is an opportunity for growth and a chance to come back stronger. The Rugby Championship is just around the corner. It's shaping up to be a thrilling contest as the Springboks aim to defend their title. What's particularly intriguing is how the All Blacks have not faced the Springboks at Eden Park since 2013. Some fans feel like New Zealand has been avoiding this direct showdown, and the excitement is building for this highly anticipated clash. Will the All Blacks reclaim their dominance? Or will the Springboks finally break through the fortress that is Eden Park? We want to hear your thoughts. Go All Blacks in the comments. As we look ahead to the Rugby Championship, one of the biggest concerns is the All Blacks' recent performances under Scott Robertson. There are whispers among fans that the team hasn't been as convincing as we'd like. The pressure is mounting. It seems the Springboks have targeted this match as crucial for their campaign. Can the All Blacks turn the tide and show their true potential? Additionally, let's not forget about the other teams in the tournament. Argentina has been known to pull off surprising victories, and with their roster full of talent, they are certainly a team to watch. They've shown they can challenge the best, having beaten the All Blacks in the past. This adds another layer of complexity to the championship, and we need to be ready for anything. One player to keep an eye on is Parker, who has the chance to make a significant impact. He's young, athletic, and brings a unique skill set to the blindside flanker position. It's exciting to think about the fresh talent coming through and how they could potentially reshape the All Black strategy. Will Parker rise to the occasion? What do you think about the All Blacks' chances this season? Are we looking at a comeback for the ages? Or are we in for more challenges? Let us know where you're from and your thoughts on the All Blacks' performance. As we gear up for the matches ahead, let's rally together as fans and support our team. We may have faced some tough moments recently, but the spirit of the All Blacks is unyielding. Comment below with your opinions, including your city and your hopes for the team this season. Together, we can keep the passion alive. The Rugby Championship is gearing up for an exciting season, and as passionate All Blacks fans, we have plenty to discuss. Captains from the competing teams, including Scott Barrett for the All Blacks, gathered to announce their squads ahead of the tournament's opening rounds. The Springboks, fresh off their championship victory, will kick things off against the Wallabies before the All Blacks make their way to Argentina to face off against Los Pumas. It's fascinating to see how the teams are shaping up. The Springboks have brought an experienced squad, retaining 5 players who debuted in July. This shows their commitment to building a strong foundation for their title defense. Meanwhile, Argentina has recalled several key players after resting them during their test series against England. It's a tough competition, and every decision counts. For the All Blacks, Scott Robertson has made some intriguing selections, including a surprising call-up for Simon Parker. With injury cover for 6 players, the depth of the squad is being tested early on. This could be a critical moment for the team as they navigate through injuries. What do you think about the selections? Are there any players you believe should have been included? Go All Blacks in the comments. The tournament is structured so that after the opening rounds in Argentina and South Africa, the action returns to New Zealand and Australia. The All Blacks will host the Springboks, which is sure to be a thrilling encounter. It's a chance for the All Blacks to showcase their strength on home turf. With the likes of Beauden Barrett and Rico Ione in the squad, fans could be in for some spectacular displays of rugby. As we look forward to the matches, it's worth considering the potential impact of injuries on the team's performance. The All Blacks have faced challenges with player fitness, but if they can rally together, there's no doubt they can compete at the highest level. What are your thoughts on the All Blacks' current injury status? Do you think they have enough firepower to overcome the challenges ahead? This season promises to be a roller coaster ride for rugby fans. With each match, we will see strategies unfold, and players rise to the occasion or falter under pressure. It's what makes rugby so exciting. As supporters, we have a role to play in cheering our team on and discussing every aspect of their journey. So, as we get ready for the first matches, drop your thoughts below. Where are you from, and what do you think about the All Blacks' chances this season? Let's get the conversation going about our favorite team and show our support as they embark on this championship journey. There's been quite a bit of buzz around the future of rugby tours, particularly regarding the British and Irish Lions and their scheduled visit to New Zealand in 2029. Recently, Stephen Jones, a veteran journalist, stirred the pot by suggesting that the Lions should explore other venues instead of New Zealand. He argued that the Lions have been following the same touring routes for too long and should reconsider their choices. This perspective, however, didn't sit well with many rugby fans in New Zealand, and understandably so. Mark Robinson, the CEO of New Zealand Rugby, didn't shy away from addressing Jones's comments. He pointed out that there had been a productive meeting with the Lions recently, discussing exciting plans for their upcoming tour. Robinson emphasized that the Lions are genuinely looking forward to their visit, and it seems like there's a lot of enthusiasm on both sides about what's to come. It's clear that the All Blacks are deeply woven into the fabric of rugby history, and the prospect of hosting the Lions again is something that many fans are eagerly anticipating. Now, let's take a moment to think about this. Do you think Jones is right in suggesting that the Lions should skip New Zealand? Or is it just part of the rich tradition of rugby that they return to face the All Blacks? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Go All Blacks in the comments. Robinson also hinted at exciting developments for the inaugural Women's Lions Tour plan for 2027, which is another step forward for rugby. It's fantastic to see more focus on women's rugby, and it will be thrilling to see how this tour unfolds. Jones might have been a bit harsh in his critique, but the passion for rugby runs deep in New Zealand, and there's no denying that the All Blacks have a legacy that deserves to be celebrated on the biggest stages. So what do you think? Should the Lions stick to their traditional routes, or is it time for a change? Let me know your thoughts and where you're from. Are you in Auckland, Wellington, or perhaps Christchurch? Comment below with your opinions on the All Blacks and their upcoming matches.